Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, GMB Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Bradley Walsh made a hilarious revelation during the latest installment of The Chase, announcing a surprising connection. The Chase frontman Bradley Walsh shared details of his connection to one of the Casers during the latest episode, dubbing his co-star his twin. The popular game show was back for another installment on Thursday, January 30th, with a new batch of contestants hoping to win big. But standing in their way was chaser Sean, the Dark Destroyer, who stopped at nothing to ensure the team left with an empty bank. With things already looking fairly dire for the team, with the first contestant, Taven, caught minutes into the show, Bradley attempted to lighten the mood by telling player number 2, Sharon, that he was related to Sean. He was explaining to Sharon that Sean would most likely know a particular question because they were born in the same year and only 2 days apart. He joked, "We're the same age, twins. We have the same birthday, apart from 2 days." Bradley also mentioned that the only difference between himself and Sean was that the chaser was taller, but Sharon added that the host had more hair than Sean. Sean and Bradley were indeed born 2 days apart. Bradley was born June 4th, 1960, while Sean was born 2 days earlier. Although the banter continued throughout the program, it clearly wasn't a laughing matter. Not long after, Sharon was also caught by Sean and out of the game, and contestant number 3, Ruman, also faced a similar fate. Despite gaining 8,000 pounds in his cash builder, Ruman was caught by Sean not long after. With things clearly not going well, it was down to Sally to hopefully turn things around. Managing to gain 4,000 pounds in the first round, when faced at the table, Sean offered Sally the possibility of playing for an eye-watering 100,000 pounds. However, Sally failed to take up the larger offer and decided to play for 4,000 pounds she earned. This left several fans online fuming, as they believed she was capable of going high. Heading over to social media site X, one fan said, "Why would you stick with the 4? Pointless." While another angry viewer penned, "A golden opportunity to possibly win 100K, and she bottles it. FFS." Bradley Walsh couldn't help but let out a booming laugh as he glanced across the studio at his co-star, Dara Ennis, who stood quietly adjusting his glasses, ready to face the next contestant. But it wasn't the quiz itself that had Bradley grinning. It was the moment he realized, live in front of the crew, that he and Dara might just be separated at birth. "Do you know what?" Bradley exclaimed, halting the pre-chase chatter. "We're actually twins, you and I." Dara raised an eyebrow, a rare smirk creeping across his face. "I'm sorry, what?" Bradley held up a photo on his phone, a throwback to the 80s, with a young Bradley sporting the exact same black-rimmed glasses and a neatly parted hairstyle identical to Dara's current look. The crew burst into laughter, and even Ann Hegarty cracked a smile from her seat at the back of the studio. "Honestly, I'm telling you, the only difference is I can't do a PhD in science. But the hair, the glasses, even the awkward I'm pretending to be serious face. Look at that, mate." Off-screwing, their connection went deeper than just a playful resemblance. During breaks, Bradley would quiz Dara on Irish mythology, and Dara would quiz him back on old football matches. The two often found themselves in the corner of the green room, giggling over puns, much to the mock disgust of Mark Labatt, who would bellow, "Will you two just get a podcast already?" Their bond had become a comforting constant in the fast-paced world of filming, with Bradley describing Dara as the calm anchor in the chaos. When Dara joined the team, Bradley had quietly checked on him during the first taping, offering a crisp packet and a soft, "Nervous, mate? Don't worry, we're just having a laugh here." "Dara made me feel part of the family immediately," Dara later admitted during an off-camera interview, recalling how Bradley had gifted him a pair of novelty socks with "Chase Twin" written on them. It was a running joke that turned into a real friendship. During one lunch break, Bradley confessed that working with Dara made him feel like he was looking back at his younger, more studious self. Except, Bradley added with a wink, you actually know the answers, whereas I just crack jokes and run away. Their twin moment became so well known that even contestants would whisper, "You really do look like him," before stepping up to face the chaser, earning a playful eye roll from Dara each time. As the lights dimmed at the end of another filming day, Bradley clapped Dara on the back, grinning. "Come on, twin, let's go grab a cuppa before the next one." And under the bright ITV studio lights, where the tension of quizzes often weighed heavy, that simple, genuine off-screen connection made Bradley and Dara's friendship one of the most quietly beautiful parts of the chase. Proof that sometimes the best answers in life aren't found on the screen, but in the laughter shared behind it.